So you've done all the work, you've created all the content, you've put together your products or service package, and you get a client on a call, and then they say no. Doesn't that suck? So today we're going to talk about the 4 things you must avoid when you get a client on a call to make sure that they say yes more than they say no. What's up, guys? My name is Terrence Blackwell, Blackwell Legacy Group, coming to you guys with another video. We are business consultants that help small business owners that are struggling to increase their revenue by $50,000 without spending more money on marketing and advertising. So let's get started. So the first thing that you want to avoid is making the conversation about yourself. So yes, you're excited. This is your company that you've started. This is your product. And you want to tell as many people as possible about what you've done, what you've created over that process. But you only want to create like a quick, short intro for clients to know exactly who you are and not go too in depth. They shouldn't know your back history. They shouldn't know anything about your family history, anything like that. Just give them just enough information for them to feel a little bit more welcome. Another thing that you can do too is just think about how to build rapport within this quick window. Within your first 5 minutes of your call, you should have built rapport and you should have done a quick intro with that client. So here's just something really quick that we do for our clients. So we tell the client, hey, my name is Terrence. Well, my wife and I, we founded Blackwell Legacy Group. I'm also an author. We've been in business for X amount of years, and we've created, depending on the time frame, we've created 4 to 5 6-figure earners within that period of time. And we hope that you are one of the next 6-figure businesses that we are able to create. And what that does is that makes them feel like, okay, dang, like they've accomplished something, but then also they want to bring us into the fold and want us to be one of those 6-figure businesses as well. So that's a great thing. That builds rapport, and they're putting themselves in the position of, I want to be one of those businesses. Let's get started. So that's a quick intro that you can do just to let people know a little bit about what you've done and what you plan to do for them. Now, one thing that you want to avoid is the opposite, not talking about yourself at all. So I actually had a call this week where I had a client, a potential person who wanted to pitch me on the service, and they reached out and they didn't talk about themselves at all. And it didn't bother me, but it was some red flags. And I wanted to know, who are you? How old are you? Because this person looked really young. Where are you from? Yeah, because they had an accent. These are just things that are going to come up. So just discuss it, just talk about it. It makes the client feel a little bit more at ease. So found out this person was from the UK. This person was under 18, which none of those things are issues. But I would have felt more comfortable, or we could have been able to build rapport if those things were stated. So those are things that you want to talk about. The next thing is huge. Understand their need. And I always say this. You want to tell your clients, exactly what it is, what service that you offer. But the first thing that you should do in a consultation or sales call is just listen. You should have a certain amount of questions that you ask on every sales call. Ask those questions and then sit back and allow them to talk. Now, of course, you do have those people that, will over talk and just talk the entire time. So you want to make sure you keep it structured, but make sure you're able to give them an opportunity to tell you everything that you need. And here's the biggest thing. When you're allowing them to talk, make sure you're taking notes so that you can read back to them or say back to them what they've told you, so they can know that you're listening. So for an example, if they tell you that they've been struggling with sales for the last 6 months, say that. So listen, sir, ma'am, I know you said you've been struggling with sales for the last 6 months. Here's something that we can do, or here's an action plan we can put in place for you to make sure that you don't have this issue anymore. Guess what that's done? That tells them that you've listened to them. You know that they have had issues for the last 6 months, and you're also saying, let's address the issue. Because the reason why they're on this call with you is because they have an issue that they need fixed, and you're the person that said that they can fix it. So let them know, show them that you can actually fix this issue. The third thing, never go straight into the sales pitch. This is absolutely the worst thing that you should do, only because your clients are already thinking, okay, how much is this going to cost? So the worst thing that you want to do is go straight to pricing. That's horrible. Never do it. Never go into your pitch at all. So the first thing is you want to know, you want to qualify your client. You want to know if this client is even a good fit for you. Because, hey guys, I don't care if you're new, this is your first client or whatever, everybody is not the client for you. So you want to make sure that you're talking to the right person. Also, you want to make sure that you're talking to the decision maker So you want to qualify this client and make sure that they're the person that you really need, that could be mutually beneficial, and then go in for the pitch. Before your pitch is actually done, you want to make sure that you provide value. You should have done an intro. Also, you should have been able to assess their need to see exactly what it is that you want to talk about. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to ask certain questions to probe and see exactly what it is they need help with. Then I'm going to relate back to them what it is they said within that process to know exactly what their needs are. And then we're going to go into the pitch. So, and the way that we go into the pitch is based on your needs. This is what I think is going to be the best service for you. That's how you introduce it. And then you give them your different options. Then you go into your pitch. But never pitch or never get pricing without giving any type of value. They're always going to say no. They're either going to say no. They're going to say, I want to think about it. They're going to say, I need to talk to my mom, my dog, cat, sister, somebody. And they're never going to call you back. So the best thing to do to avoid that is never to go into the pitch too early. The last thing, guys, this is number 4. The last thing is never be too salesy. So everyone knows the grimy used car salesman that will, you never know if you're getting a lemon or if you're getting a car that even has 4 tires, whatever, right? You never want to give that impression. So most people feel like salesmen are just kind of greasy in general. So it's so many different things that you can do to avoid that. And it's that you never sell on pricing, right? You sell on value, and then pricing is just a byproduct. So like in our last example, you give them value, you redact what they said from previously, what some of their pain points are, and then you say, I can fix this issue, or we can fix this issue by doing step 1, 2, and 3. And to do that, it's going to cost you this. Another thing that you can implement is, sir, ma'am, if you don't go with this service, because we know that we can help you. If you don't go with this service, it's going to cost you this. So now you're giving them another perspective. You're not being salesy. You're not saying, hey, you got to buy right now today. But what you're doing is you're letting them know that if you don't buy, I definitely understand we're not going to be pushy, but if you don't buy today, this is what it's going to cost you. Because you just said that your sales have been down for the last 6 months. So what's going to happen in another 6 months? Is it going to continue to go down? Are you going to be out of business? Are you going to be, trying to go get loans with your income down, etc.? So you want to make sure you bring these things to the forefront. That way you're not too salesy, but you're letting them know that I'm here to help you and fix this issue, but it's up to you to make the right decision. So I'm gonna give you guys one more thing that you can add to this so that you're not too salesy. So what we're gonna do is gonna be an elevator pricing model. So the elevator pricing model is very simple. So the thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna say, so ma'am, sir, ma'am, we're gonna be able to fix this issue, and here's the different options that we're gonna provide. So we can either always give options, guys. Never give a solid one price fits all, because you want to let them know that they're in control. So we're going to say, sir, ma'am, we have a few different options for you. So our pricing for our one-on-one consultations are going to be $1,500 a month, $1,500, or to make it, this is a good tip as well. You can say $1,499 for whatever reason. It converts better. So $1,499 per month, and that's gonna be the pricing. So you can allow that to kind of marinate and see if that's if that fits into their budget. If it doesn't, then you go into, and it's not salesy, then you go into, sir, ma'am, this is what we're gonna do, because I think this is something that can really benefit you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do elevator pricing. So today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a deposit. And then we're gonna do, instead of $1,500 month one is gonna be $300. Month 2 is gonna be $600. Month 4 is gonna be $900. Month 5 is gonna be $1,200. Month 6 is gonna be $15. So now what that does is that lets them get comfortable with the service that you have, and depending on the type of service that you have, now you're letting them know that Yes, we have a money back guarantee, but not only do we have a money back guarantee, we want to make sure before you put out a bunch of money that we're going to be the best fit for you. So us being the best fit for you means that we're gonna do an elevator pricing where you're not going to pay the $1,500 up front. You're going to pay the $300 month one, and then we're going to go escalate to that point. And now this makes them feel a lot more comfortable. Now you're guaranteed they're going to work with you for 6 months, right? And guess what? You're almost guaranteed to earn their business because they're saying, dang, like this guy charges $1,500 a month, but he's only gonna charge me $300 month one, $600 month two. I have to do it. Guess what happens, guys? Your conversions automatically increases just by using this one trick. All right, so hopefully, guys, these were good things that you guys can use so that you don't scare away your potential clients and that you get more people to convert. So again, my name is Terrence with Blackwood Legacy Group. This is hopefully this was a great topic. Also, do this for me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. We're on a journey to get to 50 subscribers, so please, 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 if you watch this video, make sure you subscribe. Hopefully these were good tips for you guys. If you need help within your business with increasing sales, with increasing processes, make sure you hit the link in our bio to schedule a one-on-one consultation. This is a free consultation. And we'll be able to assist you guys within your journey. Again, I'm Terrence with Blackwood Legacy Group, and I am out. Peace.